Along with La Malinche, you have which comes from the history of the Spanish conquest. Then you have reference to Coatlicue, and then later Coatlicue or Pei. That's referencing the Aztec goddess, right? And so she's going to show that the Aztec goddess, right, sort of goes through a similar negation, right? Starts out as in a positive way, is then negated by the patriarchal Aztec religion, and so she wants to, again, she's like, hey, I'm going to reclaim this, right? I'm going to own this, right? And then the Virgin or Virgen de la Guadalupe, or the Lady of Guadalupe, is refers to an incident that happens in the 1530s, where shortly after the Spanish invade, there's a vision. Someone has a vision, right, and sees sort of the Virgin Mary in Guadalupe, or in the area back then, right? And so this is the beginning of what we call religious syncretism, where the Christian Virgin Mary, right, is now going to be merged with other symbols or female archetypes from other civilizations or earlier cultures, right? So basically, you're going to see this sort of type of folk Catholicism arise, where the Lady of Guadalupe will have a lot of associations with all the other figures that I mentioned, okay? And then Anzaldúa will reference her Jungian shadow beast, right, which is is part of this whole constellation of female roles that I just went over. All right, so I've made some highlights there. I've added some information that you can look at, right, which is basically going over some of the things I said. And that takes us to chapter 3. Okay, so here she'll talk about Coatlicue, I think, okay, and this is the Aztec goddess that she's going to be looking at, right? Has a lot of association with snakes. She brings in the vagina dentata idea, right? And then connects it to the Lady of Guadalupe and La Llorona, which is the weeping mourning mother, right? So another sort of archetype in Mexican American culture. And then she'll talk about sort of the folk Catholicism aspects here and the syncretism, right? The putting together of opposites.